What's up, guys? Jimbo 203 back at you with another one. So here we have a pastor out of Louisiana who says his members are too poor to have internet service to get his church, so he has to drive them in so they could be there in real life, even though we're having coronavirus. But the kicker is, these are poor people we're talking about. He's asking them to donate their stimulus check to him and other evangelists because they haven't been paid in 5 weeks. Well, these people are poor. Come on, dude, seriously? Listen to this guy.
Ask you for people the pastors around the country who are having these tele-worship services, they are able to relay the message, to relay the gospel. Why can't you?
We cannot, because the Word of God commands us to assemble together. And it is discrimination for me to get on this screen and try to reach the people who do not have the ability to watch me on a screen. That is, if anybody should be up in arms, it ought to be the civil rights movement, who are asking me to discriminate against my poorer congregation who do not have internet. They cannot watch me on a phone. We pick them up. We're going to run 27 buses this morning, pick them up and bring them to church, feed them a meal, and then we're going to have a worship service. This is the only way we can operate.
You talk about your poor members, your 27 buses you send around. Let me ask you about what you're starting today. A tough time for so many people. 22 million people newly unemployed. You talk about how needy some members of your congregation are. And this is what you're launching today. Let's play a clip from your video online.
Number one, April the 19th, 2020, it begins. Rule number two, donate your stimulus money. Rule number three, donate it to evangelists, North American evangelists who haven't had an offering in a month, missionaries who haven't had an offering in a month. If you don't have a church, give through my website.
You're now asking people who you know in your congregation who don't have much, who can't even get to you without you going to pick them up, to hand over the $1,200 stimulus check. Why?
The Pastor Spells Stimulus Challenge is to help people who do not get stimuluses, such as evangelists and missionaries. So this morning, these evangelists and foreign missionaries who have not had payroll in 5 weeks now will be in my service this morning, where we will give them a large cash offering. You know, Victor,
but Pastor, hold on, Pastor, because nonprofits and faith-based ministries can apply for the Paycheck Protection Program. You can get the economic injury, but that is your choice. If you know that your people,
Victor,
I just made sure that I printed out on the Small Business Administration website, you have the option. My question is, and I'll let you answer, I will let you answer, but to say that people who you know don't have much, you have to go and pick them up to bring them to your church, to then ask them to hand over the $1,200, the only money some people will have, and you have another option. Why not give that money to them? And why isn't this a time for the church to give to those who do not have?
We are giving to those who do not have. Number one, I said this is a challenge. We are challenging you, if you can, give your stimulus package to evangelists and missionaries who do not get the stimulus package. They don't file taxes the way you and I do, Victor, number one. Secondly, we are giving to those people who are the most needy. Okay, we are giving to them, and we do not want SBA loans. We don't want the government to give us a dime. We are happy to provide for ourselves. Never will our federal or state government put 1 penny into our church, because the second they do, they control us.
You are tax exempt, though, right? You are tax exempt, right?
We're a 501c3 tax exempt, yes.
Okay, so you'll accept that status, but not apply for the loan. Pastor Tony Spell, I've got to wrap it here. I thank you very much for coming back and making your case.
God bless America.
My opinion, that guy's evil. Terrible. Just my opinion. Jimbo, like, comment,